This morning is Maxima Cimenta, founder of Livara Cosmetics. Good morning, Maxima.
Good morning, Brian.
Now, she had acne. What are the other, skin problems that many people have?
Many people complain about dry skin, acne, pimples, eczema. People complain about rash, skin tags, general non-skin clearness. Those are many cosmetic-related skin ailments that we encounter in our daily lives.
So you talked about eczema. Is that something that we do that affects the skin, or it's because I know kids who have eczema, and you're like, how did this one get it?
Eczema is a genetic ailment. It's natural, and it's characterized by skin itching and rash of the skin. Many kids usually have it, and then some people tend to grow up with it. Some may outgrow it. Some resort to medicine, drugs. Others resort to natural remedies that actually work. For example, shea butter that is found here in Uganda is very good for eczema. I have literally seen it work. My little niece, my sister's daughter, she's 4 years old, and she was born with lots of eczema. She found it very difficult to sleep at night because she was always itching, always complaining. She always had this rash on her hands, behind her knees, and she would really literally always itch. But with continuous application of shea butter, it has literally ceased. She's spent about 4 weeks now when she's not itching because of application of shea butter.
Is shea butter the foundation of all things natural?
No, but it is through several forums on the internet. For example, there's the Feed Your Skin forum. There's a forum called Natural Hair UG, where ladies meet and then discuss natural remedies for several skin ailments. We found out that shea butter is effective because we've seen stories of people who use it and it actually works, not only in such forums but also other forums on the internet. And also research shows that shea butter literally works for that. But shea butter is not the only solution for eczema. There are several other solutions like castor oil. Some people say olive oil, some people say cocoa butter. But I resort to shea butter because it's grown here in Uganda by people in eastern and northern Uganda, and by us using it, we are not only helping them, but we are also using something that actually works. We have seen it work, and it's really effective. So it's Ugandan, and it also works for our skin. So that's why I say shea butter is a good solution for such problems.
So that's one of the products that works.
Yes, that's
fantastic.
One of the products. Yes.
In a couple of minutes, we're going to open up the lines for you, and you're going to ask Maxima some questions. I know some, you're in the shopping mall or you're in a taxi and you see a woman who has literally tried to get maybe, her rough skin worked out. Some of you end up bleaching and you become purple, and maybe the natural remedies may have some solutions for you. Lots of questions here, and I want to ask you some of those questions. Number one, my face is oily and I always have pimples. I want to get rid of them. How do I do that?
Pimples are a result of several things. They are caused by hormones. You've seen several pregnant women who during pregnancy just break out.
Yes.
It's something hormonal. Then others, pimples start occurring when we get into the adolescent stage. That's when we start getting pimple-prone skins. Okay, pimples can be because of dirt or other things, but in general, pimples are caused when the sebum, the oil naturally produced by our skin, is blocked at the skin pore, hence resulting into an outgrowth, which we call a pimple. They may be small little zits or rashes, or they may be huge deadly pimples where you have to see a dermatologist to have them cured. But how do we treat pimples? Pimples, like I said, is due to overproduction of the oil sebum. So what causes them? They are usually caused when people tend to over cleanse and over tone the skin, ridding it of the natural oils, you know. Now when there's an imbalance, the skin is forced to produce extra oil to try to balance
it.
Yes. And the process, you find that is overproducing. So you're stretching the skin by literally trying to take off the oil. Then we know that oils balance oils, you know. To clean some oils, you use oils to literally clean the oils. So how do you treat pimples? You treat them using, in my experience, castor oil mixed with baking powder. You use that to make a mask. Sometimes you may use honey.
Feels like a facial.
But at home. Yes. You can use honey. You mix it with cinnamon and use that as your mask at home.
Just
yes.
Put,
Personally, I cleanse my face with lemon, after which I steam, then I put egg white as a mask.
That's too long.
No.
That's too long, Max.
It may be long. It takes maximum 25 minutes. But the thing is that it is effective with time. You may suffer doing it for 3 days a week, but when you do it consistently, you end up having a young, fresh, glowing skin, whereby you don't have to spend 80,000 on a product that gets done in 2 weeks and you have to renew it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. You can use simple products in your kitchen, simple foods that help you take care of your skin naturally and also take care of the pimples in the process. Then not only that, the way we eat, you know, the food that we eat feeds our skins too. If we eat wrong, definitely the skin is going to reflect the internal health of our bodies by appearing wrong. So
when I use, for example, margarine, you know, I get pimples. So I don't take margarine at all.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, the moment I use it, if I have margarine today, tomorrow, push.
So what do you put on your bread?
Chipoli. Do you call it chipoli? Peanut butter. That's what I use.
Okay. Yes. Some people's bodies react differently to different foods. For example, me, when I eat chapatis, a lot of them, say for example 2 per day, the next day, my body is prone to grow fat. So different
What?
foods,
Chapatis?
Chapatis, different cakes.
That's so interesting.
Different foods react differently. So it's also good, like you said, you know your skin type, you know what foods affect your skin. People are different, so it's good for us to know which foods affect our skins and how the foods actually affect us. That way we try to protect our skins naturally by looking at the food that we eat.
All right, more questions there. Do we have a phone call? If there's someone calling, you can, you know, just call in, your name and where you're calling from. Please step away from your TV set and also go on with your question. There's a question here. I bought some cleansers and toners, and after using them, I got pimples and rash. I know you make some products.
Yes, I do.
First of all, how can a product make someone get this after using them? And two, what is a toner, what is a cleanser?
Okay. A cleanser is a product that is used to remove the dead skin cells and dirt on our faces, right? Then a toner is used to even out the skin color, the texture, the tone of your skin. For example, this I found out on Feed Your Skin UG. Here in Uganda, people tend to use apple cider vinegar as a toner, and it works really well for them. One of my major consultants, she's called Carol Awuma. She's my go-to food nutritionist. She's very good at using food for body and for skin, and her concoctions work always. She uses cucumber blended in water, which you use as your toner. I've used it, I've tried it, and it works.
And so you just get the cucumber and just...
You put it in water, let it settle, then put the water in a spray bottle, use that as your, you know, once in a while. So there are little do-it-yourself regimens that we can use to clean. Now, toners and cleansers,
all right, let me cut you short there. We have a caller. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, boss. Your name, where you're calling from, and your question.
I would like to know how I can get rid of stretch marks, especially on the tummy and the arms and the legs.
Okay, what's your name, my dear?
I'm called Carol from Barara.
Carol, thank you so much. All right, so stretch marks. We'll take one more phone call and get back to Maxima answering these questions. Good morning, you're live on Morning at 10 TV. All right, good morning. Good morning. Okay, stretch marks, and I think those are very crucial also for pregnant women.
Yes.
What can they do?
Stretch marks are caused by skin. The skin is made up of 3 layers, the epidermis, the dermis, and the subcutaneous layer. Now, the dermis, the middle layer, is the one that is in charge of elasticity. Stretch marks are caused when that layer breaks, right? They are usually brought about by pregnancy, you know, because when the stomach literally bursts out, the dermis tears. Then sometimes as people grow, when they grow fat and grow small, the dermis also tears up. So one solution that I have for stretch marks is, again, shea butter, which has worked for stretch marks. I've seen it work.
So you just smear the shea butter on the stretch marks? The stomach starts major expansion from around the 6th month to the 9th month. So during that time, it is good to always smear your tummy and your legs with a good moisturizer. That way you prevent overstretching. Because it has to stretch anyway.
Yes, but it's good to keep it moisturized.
All right.
Then also on Mama Tendo Foundation, there's a group of women on Mama Tendo. There's lots of discussion about which products people use to help with the stretch mark removal. And these are groups, it has about 16,000 people. So these are women with experience, people, you know, who share their ideas here and there. And most of them have said that shea butter mixed with, say, cocoa butter actually work.
Kind of work.
Exactly.
Maxi, there's another phone call. You're going to answer a lot. Good morning. Good morning. All right, we've lost that one.
But let me just add to that.
Okay.
I've had people come to me after they've given birth complaining about stretch marks. This is one thing I need to stress to the ladies out there.
Okay, hold that thought. Good morning. We're awesome. Your name and where you're calling from and your question.
I'm called Salma.
Yes, Salma.
Yeah, I was asking. I have pimples all over my face. I've tried to use the cucumber toner, but it's like it's not helped. Is there anything that can be done for them to go away? And I have so many black spots too.
All right. Thank you so much. Black spots, okay, you take care of the thing, but you know, I also had someone in a studio downstairs and they're asking, but man, these black spots are always there. How do you get rid of that also?
My niece is called Salma. I just wanted to stress
FYI.
Yes. So black spots are a result of pinching the pimples. You know, when you pinch the little pimples, you end up trapping, what can I say? Anyway, black spots are a result of the pimple.
You pinch before it's ready to burst?
You know, when the pimple is there and it's looking bad, you get the urge to pinch it.
Sweet pain,
because it feels nice to just pinch it and let it go before it's time for it to go. My face also had lots of black spots. However, natural solutions. Papaya oil is what I use.
Papaya oil?
Yes. Pawpaw oil.
Papaya. That papaya,
yes.
Right there. A papaya.
Yes. We have some products.
So there's papaya oil that is sold?
Yes, it's extracted from the little black seeds that you see. We get the papaya oil, extract it, and mix it with some good moisturizer. For example, virgin coconut oil or shea butter. And then the papaya oil has papain. It's an enzyme that is really effective with clearing pimples and also evening out your skin tone. Back then, in olden days, pawpaw was used to wash clothes. It was used as a bleach. It was used for cleansing of clothes, home utensils, and things like that. Now, it's something natural that actually helps with the skin. It won't leave your skin red and blistered at all. It will keep you looking fresh and also adds to the extra glow for the skin. I use papaya oil on my skin, and it's evened out, literally. My former job where I used to work, we were working in the sun a lot. So because I was always exposed to the sun without protection for my face, I got dark, and there was a clear marking between my coveralls and my skin. It was really black, brown.
We call it Pepsi Mirinda.
Now mine was naturally, given because of the sun. So by use of the papaya oil, it has evened me out without making me
flawless skin.
Yeah, without making me red or something. It's something natural that we use to take care of those little blemishes.
Right.
Yes, we don't have to go and buy expensive products for that.
All right, if you're just joining us, Maxime Cimenta, who is the founder of Livara Cosmetics, is here to answer some of those questions. If you have blackheads, black spots, if you have pimples all over and you have failed, you can call in and ask for some advice there. But also, there's another question here. I had a smooth skin a while back, and it suddenly reacted. Now I have pimples. Pimples seem to be the very my child suffers from eczema. I've tried several medicines and creams, but they only work temporarily. Will shea butter really help?
I have seen shea butter work. Like I said, my little niece Salma, she's very brown, so it's easy to see the rash. And it's a problem when you see the little kid scratching herself and she has all these marks. I've seen shea butter work. I've had testimonies of it working, not only with my niece, but with several other people who have bought our products. So yes, shea butter, good grade A shea butter, works for the skin. Yes.
Let me ask you something.
And for
how do I know, for example, that this particular skincare regimen will work for me? Do I have to get like a skin test or something and know, medicines that have these ingredients cannot work for my skin? How do I do that?
There are basically 3 skin types. There's the oily skin, then there's the normal combination skin. It's both oily and normal. Then there's the very dry skin. So what you put on your skin, the regimens you put on your skin, will have to be able to help you fight, say, the oil or the dryness. Now, for very dry skins, it's good to use a very good moisturizer for your skin.
I use baby oil.
Yes.
Because, You
feel like a baby.
But that's what I use. I don't use Vaseline so I just use Johnson's baby oil and,
It's a good moisturizer for the skin. But like I say, I'm an ardent supporter of shea butter because I have seen it work. Shea butter is currently one of the best moisturizers out there. So for dry skins, it's good to moisturize your skin like 2 minutes just after you've showered, when the skin is still porous, it's still wet. That way, when you apply the moisturizer, you trap in the moisture easier. Then for dry skins, it's good to use products like castor oil or apple cider vinegar, which drain out most of the oil. For example, there's lemon. Lemon is good for the pimple prone, really oily skin because it dries you up a bit. But then also after it has dried you, do not forget to moisturize to make sure there's balance on your skin.
Right.
Then, like I said also, there's lots of discussions about these skincare regimens on groups like Natural Hair UG and Feed Your Skin. There's lots of ladies out there who keep on sharing experiences. These are groups that have over 3,000 people, so there's lots of this and
lots of people have lots of experience.
And if it doesn't work for you, try something else. For example, there's this case. There's a lady I had suggested. She had very dry hair. This is something to do with hair, and she wanted it really soft and easy to comb. She had natural hair, so I suggested coconut oil, honey, and avocado mixture. She tried it, but then her hair ended up being really hard. So she got advice on the group. We removed the coconut oil because it wasn't virgin coconut oil. She tried it with avocado and honey, and the hair ended up being really soft.
Right.
So it's most times it's trial and error until you find the perfect regimen for your skin. But all in all, I recommend steaming your face at least 3 days a week, then doing simple regimens. Like I said, I put egg white on my skin. Yeah, but then I always moisturize my skin. Cleanse, tone, moisturize. That way you keep it balanced. Yeah.
You have a flawless skin. I'd like to see before photos of you and how you work that back. Well, those of you who are just joining us, looking at caring for your skin using natural methods. I'm a supporter of anything that does not necessitate you breaking the bank. The solutions are in our homes, in our kitchens, and that's where you can get them. Let's take a look at some of these remedies. The top 10 remedies for fair skin complexion as recommended by Morning at NTV. Our facial beauty is the best asset that captivates people and steals hearts at every side. So if you are pondering on how to impress your beloved without a lavish expenditure, then an enticing look of yours is enough. Get yourself a radiant and fair skin and steal that attention, especially if you're a chick. Follow these remedies. Let's just go to the remedies so that you can get a very even and great complexion. One, curd and lentils, mix curd, and some of these things may also be like some of the fruits may be in the US. So yeah, well, let me just actually drop that and go strictly as we sign this out. A few fruits in Uganda, right here. You talked about a papali. What else that can work magic that I grow in my garden?
Avocado, papali, Irish potatoes, carrots, any protein, fish is very good for your skin. White meats, chicken. Proteins are very good for production of collagen, which is very important for our skins. So proteins here that you have in your gardens, eggs, egg white especially. For people who are pimple prone, keep away from milk, because milk sometimes is not good for pimple prone skin, right? But those are some of the fruits that we have available that are also good for your skin.
That you can use, in your home.
Especially avocado. Avocado is really, really good for your skin. Yes.
Maxima.
Yes.
You're going to come back and help many ladies out there who are watching this show. I see mango peels. You can use mango peels, aloe vera,
even sugarcane peels. People who have it's people who have the tags on the skin. You get the sugarcane peels, dry them up, burn them, put the ash on your skin continuously for 10 days. It helps to remove the tags. Look at those are natural remedies that we have out there in our gardens. So yes. So
you can see there are some cabbage leaves. Also, of course, drink lots of water. That always works. Papaya, which is a papaya, guys. Papaya is just English, but papaya is a papaya. Wow. Maxima, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
We'll continue this discussion in the next weeks to come, but post your questions on our Facebook page, Morning at NTV. There's lots of questions like, where can we find the best natural moisturizers? Do your products work for men too? Next time, talk about men, because, these beards about people have literally rocks after, the salon. We also look at grooming for men. I do not believe in the fact that you're a man, so you need to look as, for lack of a better rubbish as, no, you need to look good. Because wherever you are, people are looking. You're a man, you need to portray, you know, I don't stop you from growing your beards, but it must be responsible. So we're going to look at men's grooming in the next, probably tomorrow or Thursday. And make sure you watch out for that. My name is Brian Nondo, signing out. Coming up is Aisha with all the latest in the world of sports. Stay with us.